A couple months ago, I watched every AI image generator completely fail at the same basic task, creating readable text in images. It was a dead giveaway that the image was AI generated. Then Google quietly released Nano Banana 2, and after spending the last few days testing every single feature, I realized they just solved the three biggest problems that all other AI image generators have been suffering from since day one. If you're still getting blurry or unreadable text, inconsistent characters, and outdated information in your generations, Nano Banana 2 is truly a game changer. In this video, I'll walk you through real tests so you can see this amazing tool in action and decide if it's better than your current AI image generator. I'm using a platform called OpenArt to access Nano Banana 2, so if you want to follow along, you'll find the link in the description below. Now here's something no other AI image generator can do. I'm going to give Nano Banana 2 nothing but GPS coordinates and ask it to create an oil painting of that location. Look at this result. If you enter these coordinates into a search tool, you'll see they point to Kentucky Ridge Road in Colorado. And a quick Google Images search of the area shows a mountainous landscape that looks very similar to what Nano Banana 2 generated. The reason everything is so accurate is because Nano Banana 2 can search the internet while generating your image. Every other model, such as Midjourney, Flux, and DALL-E, all work from memory. They take your prompt, compare it to old training data, and fill in the gaps, which is why anything specific always comes back looking like a rough impression. But this changes everything. I can ask for a chart showing the current stock prices of the top 5 tech companies, and every number comes back accurate. I can reference a viral TikTok trend from yesterday, and it knows exactly what I'm talking about. Now, while live internet access is incredible, there's another breakthrough that's even more impressive. Text has always been the dead giveaway that an image was AI generated. You'd create something beautiful, but the text on the billboard would be gibberish. Nano Banana 2 hits 94% accuracy on text rendering. Let me show you what that means. I asked for an elegant coffee shop menu with prices, descriptions, and contact info at the bottom. Every single word came back perfect. The drink names are spelled correctly, the prices are clear, descriptions are readable, and even the small address at the bottom is accurate. But here's where it gets crazy. Watch this. I just uploaded that menu and asked it to translate everything into Spanish while keeping the design identical. 4 seconds later, boom, same layout, same fonts, same visual style, but now it's in Spanish. You could run this same menu through French, German, Italian, whatever market you need. Each version comes back visually identical with only the text swapped. What used to take a designer hours to rebuild manually now happens in seconds. If you're a restaurant owner and need menus in multiple languages to serve more customers, Nano Banana 2 just slashed your translation and design costs by at least 90%. No more paying designers to rebuild layouts for every language. But perfect text is just one piece of the puzzle. There's another problem that's been driving creators absolutely insane since AI image generation started. You know what I'm talking about? You create a character, try to use them in a second image, and suddenly they look like a completely different person. Nano Banana 2 can keep up to 5 characters and 14 objects consistent across an entire sequence. I created this guy with curly black hair, glasses, and a red flannel shirt. Now watch as I drop him into 3 completely different environments: a busy coffee shop, a mountain hiking trail, and a corporate office. His facial features, hair texture, glasses, and shirt stayed perfectly consistent across every scene. The only things that changed were the environment and lighting, exactly like they should. This is what makes it possible to actually build visual stories where your character stays your character from first frame to last. Now, all of these features would be impressive on their own, but there's one more upgrade that takes everything to the next level. The visual fidelity upgrade is insane. We're talking Hollywood camera quality at 4K resolution. Look at this chocolate bar melting on hot pavement. I can see the texture of the wrapper, the way the chocolate pools, even the heat shimmer rising from the asphalt, the lighting, the physics, the detail. This looks like it was shot with professional equipment. These flower petals with morning dew are so detailed, you can see individual water droplets acting like tiny magnifying glasses. The sunrise reflection, the soft focus background. The more I look at it, the more I wonder how far we've come. Alright, so we've covered internet access, perfect text rendering, character consistency, and 4K quality. But let me push this to its limits with something that requires everything we've covered: character consistency, real-world knowledge, text rendering, and precise instruction following. I'm creating a concert poster for a fictional rock band. I generated 3 separate band member portraits first, then used them as references for the final poster. The result? All three band members match their reference portraits perfectly. The venue name and date are completely readable. The guitar details are accurate, and the lighting captures that classic rock concert vibe. This looks like a professional poster you'd see plastered around town. That's the kind of generation that would normally require photo shoots, graphic design, typography work, and hours of manual labor across multiple tools. And here's the kicker. Every image you just saw was generated in 4 to 6 seconds at roughly half the cost of the Pro model. You can iterate as much as you want without waiting around. If you want to try this yourself, I've got a link to OpenArt in the description. They gave me early access, and it's fully running on their platform right now. This is the first AI image generator that actually feels ready for professional work. And honestly, I think it's going to change everything. What would you create with this? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.